Hey YouTube, Flipaholics here. Just gonna make a quick video showing you guys how much money you can make in a 1 hour period flipping with only 100 million GP. Also, please like and subscribe. Let's jump into it. Let's try some blood runes to start off. You do your typical insta buy, insta sell to get your margins. Most of these items I'll be doing will be high volume items. That's not the best margin, but it'll work for now just to get an item in there. Let's try some incandescent energies as well. Those are probably smaller margin, but they move quickly. No, it's actually a decent margin. Oops. And then let's try some vital sparks, I suppose. I think they're starting to climb back up a bit in price. Hopefully they'll have a decent margin. That's not the best. For that amount of money, we'll try a different item. Let's try some spring. They should move fairly quick as well. A lot of people tend to insta buy, insta sell them when they get them. Well, that margin, we ain't gonna do them. It's a lot of trial and error trying to find these high volume items. They move around so often, margins can jump and decrease so quickly. Let's go nature runes. Not divination flask. No, nice to see some bloods buying. Oops. 428. That's a good margin. $25K, you bad boys. 65 mil to work with. Let's try some runite ore. With 10 GP margin. That kind of sucks, but well, we'll do it to just get some in there. Let's go with 10K of you. Not too sure how fast you'll buy. Let's try some siphons. These can have a pretty good margin. Got 10K margin almost. Very nice. Let's go with 130 will work. I doubt I'll be able to do all those in the 1 hour period. Let's try a blood shard. Blood necklace shard. Ooh. Well, let's just try mid. I doubt I'll buy. Let's try some Viswax. That's an alright margin. 7,050. Looks like you can only do the 200 of them. So one last item. Let's go with divine charges. Not gonna be able to do very many of them, but they should move quickly. $55, $841. Can't quite buy that many. And we'll be back shortly once some of this stuff buys through. Oh, look at that. Toss these blood runes in for sale. That's not good. Somebody just dumped them. What was that price on those? $725. And we'll be back shortly. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes since we've last checked in. We got this blood necklace shard. I'm quite surprised I've actually bought at mid. I'm gonna try and sell it for just under 8 million. Oop. There. Hopefully somebody goes and buys that. Slowly selling off the blood runes. Nothing else is really moving much. We've got a couple of these invention materials, but that's about all. So we'll check back shortly. Alright, so it's been about 20 minutes now, and nothing seems to be moving all that much. We're gonna update some prices. I'm actually just gonna take these nature runes right out. We'll try something else, as they are not moving. Let's try sailfish. They tend to have a decent margin. Let's go with raw today. We're also going to drop that price of that blood shard here in a minute. $32.57. Let's try cooked. They might be better. Kind of a slower time of the day, so things aren't moving as fast as I would like. Yeah, let's definitely do the cooked here. $25.85. Oh. Let's go with 6,500. Use up all that money. Alright, then we're gonna drop this. Let's drop it down to, just drop it to 100k, see what happens. Let's go 77.96. Okay. I'll retest the margin on these guys. Oh, it looks like a bunch of the rune orb just bought. That's good to see. 56.6191. I think that's what it was, wasn't it? Oh, 56.191. So it's always a good idea to double check. I'm gonna bump up this price a few GP here. Someone likely cut it. I'm gonna collect this, and I'm just gonna dump the rest of these, the last couple here, just so I can grab another item. The margin on them aren't very good anyway. How much money do we got? 5.6 mil. Let's try pack yak pouches. Whoops. Let's see if I can spell. To buy his mid. Yeah, 1 GP. No thanks. Let's try. What the heck are you called? Red spider eggs. Yeah, it's a bit of a slower time of the day right now. Most people are in school or working still. $15.47. $4,500 will do. Alright, and we'll be back shortly. Probably 5-10 minutes or so. Okay, so we're at about the 35-minute mark now. Sold off all the rune ore. Well, the ones that I've tossed in there, we got 1,500 more here to sell out. I'll take those and I'll just go like this. Sell them at the same price. The equipment siphons jumped up. I adjusted them. Somebody went and definitely crashed the margin. We'll buy one of them now. That's a good sign. That's about what I paid. $199.87. That's still a pretty good margin. Sell off all them bad boys. Biswax have sold. That's a good margin. Sailfish are slowly buying. These guys aren't really moving. Let's cancel them out and change to something else. Let's try onyx bolts. Holy crap. I'm selling onyx bolts right now. Let's try something else. Let's go with some magic logs. They can have a good margin. $3.85. Oh, that's nice. We'll buy like 10k of those. These divine charges are selling. 14 mil. Can we do? Let's try grandma spikes. These should move fairly quick. 871. Oh, that's a good margin. Let's try some Iraqi pheromones. We'll try a couple of those. I forget if it's 2 hours or 1 hour. Yeah, let's just type in pheromone. Insta Bayou. These will have a bit bigger of a margin, I think. So we'll toss those in there, and then we'll be back in a bit. So I ran to go see if I won the raffle or not, and turns out I did. And by the time I get back here, lots of stuff has moved. So the blood necklace shard, I'm just gonna go ahead and try and rebuy one of those back. I'm gonna buy it a bit cheaper though. It's gone out of there. So blood. And anything at the end of the hour, that I still have that has not sold, I will be insta selling it all. Let's try some. Let's try magic note paper. Those should move quickly. We're at about 40 minutes in now, so it's kind of crunch time. $41.01. Oops. $14.01, I suppose, not 41. And what were these guys' magic logs at? 385. Oops. I'm trying to sell them, not buy them. Alright, well, we'll leave that in there for now and come back shortly. Hopefully only a few minutes from now. So I had a good chunk of money, so I decided to try a medium volume item, mid volume item, and it actually bought real quick. I got this Double Surge Codex. Just kind of tossed around the number in there. What did we pay? 37,250. Let's try 38. 495. Sold a few other things here as well. Some magic logs are selling. We'll give it a couple more minutes, wait for more of these pheromones to buy. I'm gonna actually cancel these granular spikes out because they're not moving and we're on crunch time. Let's try a. Yeah, let's go soul runes. Oops. Hopefully these move quickly. I have no idea how much we've made so far, but I'll find that out at the very end of the video. 466. Let's try 15K. We got about 8 minutes left. So after that 8 minutes, that's when I'll tune in again. Alright, so we have 1 minute left, and the Double Surge Codex has actually sold. I'm kind of surprised on that. That's a good margin right there itself. Everything else I'm just going to cancel the buys and sells for, and I'm going to instantly sell everything. Then we'll find out what our total profit is. was a bit slower than I expected it to be, but it's kind of a slow time of the day, like I said earlier. I'm also probably going to lose a little bit of money by instantly selling everything like this. I'm just going to try to toss that in for that so I don't lose money on it, because that could have a bigger margin. $93 million. And that blood necklace shard did not sell right away. I didn't assume it would, but I'll just insta sell it here. And there we are. So 103 mil. Looks like we made 3 million something. How can I? So on mobile, you can't actually examine your money pouch or actually have access to it. So I had to go and try and buy an item for the amount I had in my pouch. So in total, in the full hour, I made 3.8 million. Definitely not the best, not the worst. If you go through here, I lost, what did I pay? So I lost 188k on the blood necklace shard. There's a few items I lost money on by insta selling them, of course. But yeah, if you're interested in learning more about flipping and merching, you can join my Discord. The link will be in the description. Thank you for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.